Okay, so tonight I'm going to take the example from last night a little bit further. The only thing it did not, this example didn't do, is send actual fill, and I suspect that's because the wallet addresses, the addresses have no fill to send. So let's take a look at this here. So what I added, a couple of things. I added the set token because you have to have the token to do anything, create addresses, etc. So then I had to call this example code 2, which is from their example. Although again, I had to use the require, and goes through, creates addresses. It gets the address list, which has one. It gets an address, a wallet, and it does gets res, which is the build info. Let me see what that is. Gets build information about the Powergate server. You know what? I'm going to stick a breakpoint here so we can have a look at that. Then it stages and stores the same file we did manually, and then it watches the log, and then the last thing it does after it gets the CID is try to send fill. And that's where it got unhappy, because like I said, my guess is that these addresses have no coin to send. So let's go through this here. And the debugger is attached. So let's go to someplace. Okay, so you can see this is pretty much what we did yesterday. And then it goes through, creates. So let's look at these. The address 0. So see, balance is 0. Well, we're not going to be able to send any fill. I wonder if I can edit that in this debugger. Probably not. Doesn't look like I can. So it goes through, and it's going to store this file. And let's see. So do we have the build info? Yes. Yeah, so we can look at res. And as you can see, it's the build date, the git branch, the git state. So this is the information actually about PAL. And now it's gonna go all the way toward before it fails. And you can see it puts, so let's see what we got here. We got a job ID, we got a CID for staging the buffer, and you can see it's the same number as down here that's printed out. And let's look at let's see if we can see our address list. I think we showed you. And where's the wallet? Let's see, I created a wallet. Address list. Where did I? PAL wallet. So address. Let's see. So we have, okay. So what it's going to do, it's basically looks like it's let's look at, let's see. So there's only that one address in the address list. And address itself is simply a string. And again, because the POW wallet has nothing, I think it can't really send anything. So when you watch this, we do step, and it's gonna blow up. So I'm not sure if there's some let's just look at it, see what they did in the real thing. Source. Okay, so this is examples. So this is their examples that, well, you can't see this. Let me show you. I guess this is it. Yeah. So here's the examples that they provide. Let's go examples. And you can see we got some source here, source code, and okay. So here's an actual, oh wait, and yeah, so they have an actually this is TypeScript, which is pretty similar. I mean, I think that's where you can use the import, and it's designed for a web app. And so this will be interesting to play with. Anyway, are you even seeing what you're supposed to be? No, you're not. You're seeing my procedural nodes page. Anyway, let me show you the thing you're supposed to be seeing, which is where did it go now? Here we go. This is what you're supposed to be seeing. Not my Facebook page. At least it's a public page. So anyway, so this is some of the sample code that they provide, which is a good way to learn how to use this, and also good kind of practice with Reacts and TypeScript. Anyway, hopefully you have found this helpful. Couple of things again, that I couldn't take it directly from the code, from what the example, because let me show you. Oh, this is the promises. We don't want that. We want to see. Here we go. So first, again, this require, so I used FS1 where I needed it, and that's the file saving. And let's see, I just gave it a different name so I can call it from here. And of course, now this was in not last night, but they gave an example where they put setting the token. So this way, PAL knows or has a token, so it knows that it has proper authentication, and then it can go on and do pretty much what you can do in command line. And of course, it said can show you the job status. And this is the one thing we haven't tackled yet. So anyway, again, hopefully this has been helpful to you. If not, if it has, please give a like. Please share it with your friends. Please subscribe, ring the bell, and all that kind of good stuff. And I will see you next time. And of course, if you have questions about this, if you're playing with this and running into some issues, let me know, and I'll do my best to help. Again, this particular library, of course, is new to me as well, but in terms of JavaScript, it's not my strongest language, but it is something I'm familiar with. So anyway, I will speak to you next time.